So, have you been out hitting the trails, trail riding, getting back into horses, but now you're pretty certain you're ready to level up and you want to look for a horseback riding lesson program for you to get into? Then that's what I'm talking about here today, and let me jump right in. So you're ready to look for a lesson program. I have a couple of recommendations to start off with. One, go on to Google and do a Google search in your area, horseback riding in my area, whatever that might be, around the United States or the world. You are going to bring up a list of barns and programs, usually the top 5, 10, maybe if you're in a bigger city or area. They're going to be bigger barns. Usually they'll have websites that you can check out. So this is a great way to do some research. It's definitely important for you to do that if you can before you pick a program. The second thing that I would recommend is that after you do that Google search, you may also see a list of Yelp reviews on barns, and they may be the same top 5, 6, 7 barns that come up in the Google search. The second thing I would recommend is actually to look for horse apparel, riding, supply type stores in your area, even maybe tractor supply stores, stores such as Dover Saddlery, stores such as Horsetown. There probably are many others in your area. There may be smaller shops that are just in your area and not big chain stores. Whatever they may be, you want to go to these stores and talk to the clerks. Many of the clerks are riders, and they are maybe involved in a lesson program themselves. At the very time that you're speaking with them, they'll have recommendations. These stores also many times have bulletin boards inside or out where people have posted business cards and flyers, so you can check those out as well. So these are the 2 ways I would recommend to do some research to start looking for a good riding program for you. Before I go on to a couple other important bits of information for you on finding a horseback riding lesson program, I want to introduce myself. This is A Life with Horses. My name is Marilyn Lombardi. My heart horse is not here in my tack room today with me. She's out in her stall. We are having the rains of Hurricane Delta here, and we're hoping we start drying up a little bit tomorrow so we can get back to riding. If you like this information, if you're somebody who's coming back to horses after a long break, you want to reignite your passion, you want to learn everything you can about horses from A to Z, and even up through horse ownership, you're thinking about it, you don't know for sure, but you are thinking about it, then this is the place for you. And I hope you will consider subscribing below, hit notifications. I'm going to be coming to you weekly with videos on these subjects. Okay, let me continue on to a couple other important horseback riding program lesson ideas. If you have an idea of what style of riding that you want to focus on, that's great. Let's say you rode as a child and you did hunter jumpers and you liked it and that's what you want to get back into. Wonderful. That will help you narrow down the number of farms that you are going to be looking at. If you did dressage, if you did English riding, equitation, any style that you did, if you did Western riding as a child, and maybe now you're interested in getting back into that style and moving forward into those types of sports and that style of riding, that's great too. If you don't know, that is not a problem at all. You are coming back after a long break. You are going to want to focus in your first lessons on your fundamentals, and it could be quite a while of focusing in on your fundamentals. Actually, it's something you are learning all the way along. You just keep stepping up little bit by little bit in each of your lessons. So don't worry about not having an idea. If you know English is where you're going versus Western, that will help a lot. But just check out the programs. The other thing I'm going to recommend is see if when you call these different programs that you find in your search, if they will let you come and do a tour, or if they'll come and let you watch a lesson, you're going to get a good idea a better idea of what the trainer is like who is giving those lessons. They may have more than one trainer, because if they're a big program, they probably will. They're going to have school horses. If they're doing semi-private group lessons, it could be a bigger operation with a lot of school horses. If you find a smaller trainer, that is fine, and they may only have 1 or 2 school horses, and they may be the perfect trainer for you. You want to see if you can tour, maybe watch a lesson if they will allow you. If you're ready to just sign up for an evaluation lesson, then by all means go ahead and do that. That will give you a good idea too of what the trainer is like. And then as you move forward into signing up for lessons and you're working with a trainer, make sure that you are finding a person, or you have found a trainer that you can feel very open with, that will listen to you and listen to your concerns. If you had anything in your past that you want your trainer to know, and these things will be important for your trainer to know, such as unplanned dismounts as a child, any injuries, any fear, any trepidation, any lingering fears, you really want your trainer to be aware of that, especially if you are an adult coming back into riding. This is important for them to know. And anything else that comes up as you go along that you think of, and of course your trainer, if they're really good, they're going to be finding this information out about you as the two of you build a relationship and your lessons continue and grow. So I'm very excited for you if you are ready to level up and get onto a horse's back, take lessons. If you have any questions about this topic or any other topics that you would like me to cover, please drop them in the comments below. I am happy to devote a video to you and your question and problem or issue or anything like that. As you do your research and find lesson programs, if things come up that you need help with, please comment below as well, or in future video comments. I'm happy to help in any way I can. So good luck in your search. Good luck in your riding lessons. I want to hear about them, please, in your comments. And check out my next video next week. Bye-bye. Have a great week.